Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And no, this is not the next Saturday with Stacy YouTube class, but this is the YouTube for the terms and conditions of the 2020 shop that isn't able to hop sale, shop that really wanted to hop sale, shop that couldn't hop sale. So what am I talking about? Well, every year here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, we do an event that is during the summer in July called the Shop That Did Not Hop event. And there is a long explanation about why we are called the Shop That Did Not Hop. And you may be able to go back to YouTube number 76 or 67 or somewhere in that range, and there is an explanation. So every year we do this event where I dress up. The store changes themes every year. We have free gifts for everybody, and it's started as an in-store only event and slowly morphed into an in-store and online event. Now this year with COVID-19, my retail store is currently closed. So we can't have an in-store event. So all of the props and the decorations and the costumes, and we're just going to do it next year. We're going to save all of that because it's already come in. I mean, we've started prepping for this event literally during the last year's event. I knew what our theme was going to be this year. We started working on the in-store make and take because we have to prep about 1,500 of them. The free die-in stamp for this event that would go out to all of you. It's here already. So we're just going to pack it all away and have a mulligan, a redo for next year. Now this event is a large event and it is a warehouse sale. And that's what we're going to do this year, just host the warehouse sale. And the warehouse sale comprises of many, many wonderful companies such as Couture Creations, Spellbinders, Sizzix, Creative Expressions, Kaiser Craft, Do Crafts, Trim Crafts. There's dyes and product from these companies that are at an amazing value. Not at, oh, well, that's an okay sell price value. I mean an amazing value where you can get a $20 dye for 99 cents, $1.99, $2.99. Product is up to 90% off during this sale. Yes, 90% off. It's not a warehouse sale, but then you get there and it's like, oh, well, nah. There's $10.99 items for $1.99. There's $10.99 items for 99 cents. There's $30 items for $5.99. And these are brand new items. Most of it is dies and embossing folders. There's a few little other things thrown in here or there, but it's mostly dies and embossing folders. And if you've always liked a certain product, but it's been out of your reach financially, this is the sale for you. We have people who will save up their entire budget for the year just to partake of this sale because they could spend $50 and actually receive product that's worth $300 and $400 and $500. It is unheard of, this type of a sale, and we are the only ones to offer it. Why do we offer it? Well, because it's important to keep crafting affordable. It just is. And if the manufacturers have this overrun and they need them to go, and I can get them for a price that is so wonderful, that means that somebody who's always looked at a die or an embossing folder from afar, knowing that it wasn't in their financial wheelhouse to get it, all of a sudden feels excited and not left out. So I've got my little list, and I want to preface this by saying I'm sure that there will be things that I forget to answer, questions that I forget to answer in this YouTube. So I will do my very best, and if you have questions, you're always welcome to email us and we'll do our best to get back with you. Of course, we're dealing with COVID-19 right now. We are on an extremely skeleton crew. I'm talking about, like this many people. So if you can just be patient, we're doing our very, very best to respond to emails as quickly as possible. All right, so what is the sale? Well, this year it's just going to be a warehouse sale, but filled with goodness from, like I said, companies that make your heart sing. When does the sale start? It starts on July 24th around 9 a.m. and it ends on July 31st around 6 p.m. Why do I say around, or 9-ish in the morning? Well, because we physically have to load the sale. I mean, we have to click every item and turn it on. And so if there's 3,000 items, it will take us a good 10 to 15 minutes to literally get that all taken care of. So product will continually be loading until it's all loaded. So we'll start loading at 9-ish, sunny California time. That means if you're in New York, it's noon your time. And if you're somewhere in the middle, well, you're somewhere in the middle. If you are in the UK, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock your time is when the sale starts. And if you are in Australia, then it is in the middle of the night sometime the next day. So it is available for everybody to shop from, and the sale is, again, it is amazing. It takes a tremendous amount of effort from the manufacturers to get at these products, and I hope you enjoy. So July 24th through July 31st starts around 9 a.m.-ish, ends on the 31st around 6 p.m.-ish. If your sale is not in by that time and the product is taken off the site, you will not be able to order it. I'm so sorry. Okay, why are the prices so good? Well, I just explained. If manufacturers have things they need to get rid of, let's help them get rid of them, shall we? Only let's do it at a price that wows you, that knocks your socks off, and that makes you feel happy. It's not used product, it's not seconds, it's the honest to goodness real deal. So who can shop? And I had just said everybody can shop. You can be international, you can be local. Every order will be shipping this year because I do not know when we'll be opening our store again. So if you are a local peep who is used to coming into the store and being able to see, feel, and touch every item and walk home with it, I'm truly very sorry. But this year that cannot happen. You will have to shop online, and we are not doing curbside pickup. So you will have to wait and have your orders shipped just like everybody else. Now, if you have shopped with us last year for this event and you chose not to pay for your order, you will not be allowed to shop at this event. I'm so very sorry. I have one customer that left almost $1,000 worth of orders unpaid for. And so that is hard, not just for me, but for our customers. The minute she checked out with those items, she took those items out of inventory. And maybe you were looking for that one embossing folder and you just didn't check out quick enough and she got it. And then they didn't pay for it. No, that's not okay. I'm sorry. So if you do have an account and you know who you are, if you chose not to pay for your orders last year, it's okay. There's no hard feelings. I understand, but please do not try and take advantage of the sale this year. We just can't do that. I'm sorry. Thank you for your understanding. What does it mean when it's a ships when it ships sale? That's what this sale is. The terms and conditions of this sale is the shipping time frame is it ships when it ships. Not when it ships when I'm hoping it's going to ship, or it ships when I think it should ship, or it ships when I've waited long enough you need to ship my order. No, it ships when it ships. And that means that we do our best to get this product to you as soon as possible. But there will be a delay of months. Months. Yes, months. Why? Well, because we have to run the sale, and then the manufacturers are holding all of that product for us. They don't ship it all to us here at one time. No, they're holding it, and then they will slowly ship it to us. And as they do, now mind you, we have to get them the orders. So the sale has to end, and then we have to get all the orders together and make sure that we order all the right product for everybody, because the manufacturers have told us how much they're holding for us. They're not just even holding it. They literally get it onto pallets and put do not touch around all of it for us. But maybe they're holding 1,000 of one die, and I'm able to do it for 99 cents. But we only sell 100 of them. Well, then they have to take those 900 off the pallet. So we have to get the order to them. They then have to pack it and get it ready to ship. They ship it to us in little, little shipments, not all at once, because we have so many manufacturers. Then we have to receive it, and we have to count it, and we have to put it away and put it into inventory, and then we can start pulling orders. It is a process when there's right now 6 people, 7 people, and we still have to fill regular orders. People who did not agree to a ships when it ships policy. So for me to bring you the product at this type of pricing, you have to just go with us on this and be okay with it. And if you are not, that's okay too. This is not the sale for you. It isn't. If you are hoping to receive this product in time for making baby showers or wedding invitations or even Christmas gifts, I can't tell you that when it's going to be there. I can't. We have to get all of it here, and then we can start working on orders. And then there's the orders in themselves. Gosh, did we receive 100 orders the first day, 1,000 orders the first day, 2,000 orders the first day? And did all of those orders have 3 items on them? Or did they have 500 items on them? Yes, we will receive orders that literally have 500 different items on them. And we are a mom and pop shop. There is no conveyor belts. There's no zappers. It's us. And we go up and down the aisles and pull each and every die specific to your order. So if everybody out there only orders 3 things, well, I can pull an order much faster. 3 things. I mean, shucks, we can probably have that order pulled in under 10 minutes. But then the next order has 500 things. Well, that will take one person at least 8 hours to pull, a minimum of 8 hours to pull all of that product. Then it will take another person at least 8 hours to quality control to make sure that everything was pulled properly. And then it will take another person probably 4 hours to pack that order up properly so it arrives to you in a nice condition and not just thrown in together. And then finally somebody has to ship it. So being that I don't know what you're going to order or how much you're going to order, if everybody orders 500 items, it's going to take us a lot longer. But then, Stacy, why don't you hire more people to help you get these orders out? It's not reasonable in today's time and this kind of, this day to take that long to ship. Okay, well, if we're selling you a $20 die for $1, I still have to buy the die from the manufacturer. They didn't just give it to me. Or even if we're selling a $20 die for $3.99, I still have to pay the manufacturer for the die. They didn't just give it to me. So now you deduct how much I have to pay for that die. And then you have to deduct how much I'm paying my staff already. The profit on this sale is about this big, literally, no, maybe that big. So why do we do this sale if there's really no money to be made? Because you matter to us, and keeping you crafting is important to me, and understanding that not everybody has the same budget as the next person. they should also be able to enjoy their hobby. I've said it before, people shouldn't have to choose between their medicine and something, a hobby that they enjoy, that actually relaxes them and makes them feel better and feel more well. People shouldn't have to choose between getting milk and being able to create their hobby or do their hobby, whatever their hobby is. It needs to be kept affordable. And this is one of those times where we work so hard to negotiate so hard for these products and then pass that savings on to you, a real savings. So we don't know how many orders we're going to get. We don't know how big those orders are going to be. We don't know if you're gonna pay now or pay later. I'll get to that. There's a lot of variables in this sale that cause the reason why it is a ships when it ships. If we were talking about only allowing so many people order, at 500 orders, nobody else can order. Or if we were only talking about offering 100 different dyes, and that's all, that was all you could choose from, was 100 of them. Sure, it would go faster, but it's not nearly as much fun. And everybody has a different style. Maybe you like pretty and floral and butterflies, or maybe you're more grungy and like more mixed media, or maybe you're looking just for things that you can use for masculine projects. I don't know, but don't you want to have the biggest selection you possibly can? At the best prices you will ever see. Truly, they are. So ships when it ships means just that. It means we're going to do our very best, but it means that there will be months before anything goes out of this store. Months. Could be 4 months, could be 5 months, could be 6 months. You will get your order. You will. But it has to be in a manner that we are able to facilitate. Otherwise, we shouldn't offer the sale online. I can't say that it's going to ship in a certain time frame. I just can't. So this is where you have the opportunity to make that informed decision. Am I willing to wait? And if the answer is no, okay. That means that if you are looking at normal, regular product, do not shop the sale. Every order placed between July 24th and the 31st are all lumped together. We don't go through and say, oh, this person just ordered a roll of tape, we'll pull that out and get them to them. We don't do that. We take the orders in order. So if you need a staple, if you need adhesive, or you need, I don't know what you need, but if it's not part of the sale, wait. Either get your order in before July 24th or wait until the sale ends after 6 p.m. when the sale is gone. Then those orders are not part of a ships when it ships program. No. Those orders are regular orders, and we need to get those orders out as quickly as we can. So if you are looking for regular product, it's got to go before or after. And again, that's another reason why it ships when it ships. As I mentioned, if somebody's placing an order, let's say you wait until August 3rd to place an order for regular product. You shouldn't have to wait for all the warehouse sale orders to ship before yours, because you did not agree to a ships when it ships policy. No. So these orders for this kind of pricing are shipped in conjunction with regular orders, assuming we get a full staff back sometime. I'm hoping by the time these orders are ready to go, we're back up and running, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, let's see. What about pay now versus pay later? So we have two options of payment. You can pay now, that is when you check out. You are choosing to pay at that time. If you put your credit card number in, we don't see it, we know nothing about your credit card, we can't see the last 4 digits. All we know is that you've chosen to pay now, and a encrypted third-party service, well, Bank of America, they are the one who runs the charge. We don't do it. So if you want to pay when you check out, you choose pay now. If you want to pay later, people who like to pay via PayPal, people who may need those few months to save up to afford what they've just spent, you choose pay later. But no, if you choose pay later, that invoice could come 3 months in, 4 months in, 5 months in, and when it lands in your inbox, we're anticipating and expecting that you're going to pay for it. Why? Because I've already purchased all that product that you put on your order. So now I own it. So in good faith, we're buying it so that you can have it. And when that invoice comes, and it comes via PayPal, you don't have to have a PayPal account to do that. You can pay with a regular credit card and pay later. It's an invoice through PayPal, you click I want to pay with my credit card, and you don't have to have a PayPal account at all. But when that invoice comes, we hope that you will honor the agreement that we made. I'll get you the product, and you're gonna pay for the product that I've already paid for. Now, why do some people choose to pay now? Because they have the money right then and there. They know they've got it. They don't know what 6 months is going to bring, and they want to just pay for it and take care of it and not even think about it. And when their package comes, it's like Christmas. And why do some people pay later? Well, they want to use PayPal, or they are on a fixed income and they know, okay, they've got this much budget, and they're going to say, they'll take it out for the next 3 months, and when that invoice comes, their order will be paid for. It's really up to you. It's whatever works best for you. But you did hear what I said about people who did not pay for their orders last year. They will not be able to shop at this sale. I'm so sorry. And so we don't want that to happen to you too. So when you check out, be sure that this is what you want and that you are okay with everything I'm talking about. Okay, can I change my order? No. Once it's submitted, it's submitted. I'm sorry, we cannot go in and make changes to an order. Can I cancel an order? Yes. You have 24 hours from the time you place your order to send us an email of cancellation. If you need to cancel your order, you've got 24 hours from the time of submission to take care of that. Why am I only allowing 24 hours? Well, because when you hit that submit button, all that product you purchased was taken out of inventory for you. And now you don't need it. We want to get it back online to the sale, so the next person who missed out, what you let go, somebody else is going to be thankful for. Really, it is. It always works out. It's not a problem to cancel an order, but you do only have 24 hours. After that, the order is yours. And we can't make changes because our software is just not that sophisticated. I am so sorry. Okay, can I call to make my payment? Stacy, I chose pay later. It's 2 months into the sale, and I'm just getting nervous about not seeing my invoice when it comes. Can I just call you to make payment? Absolutely. Anytime. We'd be happy to take care of that for you, without question. If you want to get your order in and be super quick about it, and then 2 months, like I said, 2 months, 3 months down the line, you thought, I've got that money. I've got it right now. I don't want to worry about it. Just call us. We'll take care of that for you. When is the product allocated to my order? Not when you put it in your shopping cart. No, unfortunately not. Most companies online, the product is not actually allocated to your order until you submit your order. At that point, the product is taken out of inventory and is allocated to your order. This is a very busy sale. The first hour is a bit of craziness. Some dies I only have 1 of. Some dies I have 1,000 of that are allocated to me from the companies. So you may put product in your shopping cart and hem and haw over it, and by the time you go to check out, you can't get that product. You're going to have to take it out of your shopping cart because somebody else beat you to the punch. It happens. It happens a lot. There's a lot of activity going on, a lot of people getting in there and getting their dies for 25. Gosh, I think there's stuff for 25 cents. Really, 25 cents. How much profit is there in 25 cents? But it doesn't matter if it makes your heart happy and it keeps you crafting. Because if you keep crafting, then we stay in business. It's a win-win-win situation. So the first day is a difficult day for people, and I know that there's a frustration level. I understand that, and I try to remove product as quickly as it is sold out. I try to take it off the site so that you don't see it anymore. But if there's one die left and there's 5 of you who have it in their shopping cart, the first one to submit their order is the one who's going to get that die allocated. Can you put yourself on a notify me list for that product in case somebody cancels in 24 hours? Sure, absolutely. But the product is not allocated to your order until you check out. You may go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth several times before your cart finally is able to check out, depending on how quickly everybody else is shopping. Okay, is it possible that I may not receive all of my items? Yes, it is absolutely possible that you may not receive all of your items. Is it intentional? No. We are human, and the manufacturers we work with, they are human too, and the product has been taken a manual count of each item. I told you it's been quarantined. We don't even give them the opportunity to leave it on their shelves anymore. They physically have to pull it off of their shelves, put it on a pallet, put a tarp over it that says do not touch for Scrapbooking Made Simple. And then that's just the hold to product. That's what they're holding to. Then if we don't sell up to the numbers they pulled off their shelf, they have to take it off. But can mistakes happen? Yes. Is it intentional? No. Every manufacturer wants to make sure that you get every single product that you have purchased from their company. Is it going to happen? Sure. Things stick together. It just happens. We will do our best to mitigate that as much as possible. Everybody who is involved in this warehouse sale will do their best to mitigate that as much as possible. So it is as little as possible. And if we do have to refund something, please accept our most humble apology. We will not know until we go to pull your order. We're gonna do our best to assume we'll get everything in and put it all away, and we're gonna hope that what we have ordered, they have fulfilled properly, and that everything is gonna be okay. Sometimes we do not know until your order is getting ready, is physically pulled. You obviously have the best chance if you get your order in early, obviously. And again, back to the ships when it ships. The first day will have the most amount of orders. It will have the largest volume of orders. The second day will have about half of the first day, and then each day afterwards it'll get smaller and smaller and smaller until the very last day, the 31st of July, we will get a large amount of orders again because everybody's coming back one last time to see if there's anything left that they want, and they can't live without. So the first day, that could take us, if we start in 5 months to fill orders, it could take us 3 months, 2 months just to fill the first day. Let's say we start in 4 months and we're able to start filling orders 4 months from the end of the event, not the beginning of the event, the end of the event. The first day could easily take us 2 or 3 months because that is where 80% of the orders are. So hang tough. Patience, trust me, it is so worth it when you open your boxes. It really is. Somebody said to me, Stacy, I can't do that. You know, I can't wait. I just won't. And I'm like, I understand. I get it. She said, I'd much rather pay full price for this than put up with the terms and conditions of the sale. I understand. But then I've also had somebody say to me, Stacy, I would never be able to afford this $35 die. Never. I would never be able to buy it. But for $5.99, I will wait whatever time it takes to get it. because whatever time it is, whether it be 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, whatever time it is to get it, that's a lot sooner than never. I was like, wow, that's a really good way to explain it. I really appreciated that. She's like, yeah, if I was never going to be able to get it because of the price at full price, and I have to wait 8 months to get it at a price that I can afford, well, 8 months comes a lot sooner than never. So, okay, so is it possible that I may not receive all my items? Yes, I explained that. Why does it take so long to ship? Well, I think I've gone over that, but if not, it is what it is. It's a ships when it ships policy, and the dies and the embossing folders and the product is they're meant to give it to you at pretty much cost. That's what it's meant to be. All sales are final. There is no returns. So if you get a die that you can't use with your machine, I am really sorry. I am, but we can't take it back. We cannot. You have the opportunity to make sure that everything will work with your machine, and hopefully everything goes well and you get everything. We rarely have a problem where a customer is unable to use a die with their machine, but I am sorry, all sales are final. Okay? There is no free shipping on this sale. I cannot absorb the shipping costs. I just can't. We're not going to raise our shipping costs. It's still just going to be $8.95. But my gosh, if you bought big XL dies from Sizzix that are $39.99 and you bought 2 of them for $5.99, so you got $70 worth of dies for 11 bucks, and then I needed to ship them, I can't afford it. I'd go out of business. So I need you to cover your shipping. International rates will apply the same as always, and local peeps in the United States or APOs, yes, we ship to post office boxes, we ship priority mail, USPS, so shipping will apply on every order. And please keep in mind, your order may only come to $15. It might only come to $15. And you're like, well, I can't justify paying $8.95 for a $15 order. If I could just really ask you to add up the retail value of that order. Maybe the retail value of that order is $110. Would you pay $8.95 for $110? So as opposed to looking at the sale price value when you're looking at the shipping, if I could ask, could you look at the retail price so you see what kind of value you're getting? $110 worth of product for $15.95? Holy smokes, artichokes. It is a wonderful event. It makes my heart happy. But these are the terms and the conditions. Now, no free shipping. I have talked about do not place an order if all you're ordering is regular priced items. If you're not taking advantage of the warehouse sale, just wait that time. Either get it in before or get it in after. Did I forget anything? I hope not. And I hope that this gives you the opportunity to make the decision for yourself, that whether you're willing to wait, and I know thousands of you are willing to wait for the items. I know that there are people who wait for the sale every single year, and God bless you for that. And for all of you newbies, we welcome you, and we want you to have the most fun shopping. We do. Otherwise, we wouldn't do this event. And we just need you to keep in mind, it's not, you can't call us and say, well, I heard what Stacy said. It ships when it ships, but. No, there's no but. It just is. It ships when it ships, not when it should. It ships when you think it should ship, or when you wanted it to ship, or when you needed it to ship. You can't call me and yell at us and say, well, I heard what you said, but I never thought it was going to take this long. It just is. And maybe this isn't the sale for you. And we're okay with that, and we hope that you're okay with that. We don't want to cause frustration or upset. but we do want to give those who are willing to work with us on this the opportunity to fill up their crafty stash, their crafty arsenal with just beautiful, well-made product at a price that is unheard of. All right, so it's me, Stacy. I am sure that I forgot to say something, and I appreciate you watching this whole YouTube so that, again, you make an informed decision as to if this is something you want to do. And like I said before, I know thousands of you are like, sign me up, sign me up. And others are like, this woman is crazy. This is unheard of. Who's ever heard of a ships when it ships policy? Who's ever heard of these terms and conditions on a sale? It just is what it is. It doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make them, it just makes them not for you. And that's okay. It's okay if it's not for you. That doesn't make them wrong because I'm giving them to you ahead of time. So it just makes it not for you, and we understand that. Now, we will be doing the same thing this year. Every day, I will be giving somebody's entire order away, and they will be a winner chicken dinner and receive their entire warehouse sale order for free, whether it be $500, $200, $50. We have software that does a random picker. We'll export it all and let our software pick somebody every single day. And wahoo kachoo for you. That is a happy moment. If there's anything that I've forgotten, I am so sorry. I will try to make little notes in the posting about what I might have forgotten. And for the rest of you, this is the best sale ever. It really is. Manufacturers, they need to move some of their product. We're going to take advantage of that, and hopefully you're going to take advantage of that. I mean, we've never had creative expressions before. Do you like Sue Wilson dies? We've never had hot foil plates before. Do you have a glimmer machine or a Go Prism foil machine? Or was it a Gemini machine? There's going to be a lot of wonderful things for you. I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for your support over all of these years, and your understanding and your constant wahoo kachoo for Scrapbooking Made Simple. We are blessed by having all of you as customers, and that is not something that is lost on any of us here, especially now with COVID-19 going on. So you be well. I will see you during what should have been the shop that did not hop sale, but now just the 2020 warehouse sale here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Bye, everyone. Oh, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Probably a good thing to mention, right? scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Bye.